Shall I start? Ma'am, shall I start now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
First, we introduce you.
Okay. Right.
Hello, everyone. Present here virtually. I am Sakshi here, and I welcome you for today's session, which is titled as Essence of Innovation and Creativity in Education Sector. And presenting this session, we have with us our today's expert, Mr. Dr. Ankur Goel. Ankur Goel currently working as a professor and head department of a business administration, MIT Meerut. He is a BSc, PGDM, MA Economics, English, MCom, LLB, UGC NEET, Commerce Management with a certification of NPTEL and AIMA BizLab. He is a speaker, researcher, academician, and administrator as well. He has over 21 years of corporate teaching and research experience. He has written various research papers and chapters in Scopus, ABCD, Springer, etc. He has attended various conference workshops and seminars. He is a national and international patent holder and a book writer as well. He had told the position of OSD to VC in his previous organization, IIMT University, Meerut as well. You may start now, sir.
Thanks a lot, Sakshi ma'am, for this wonderful introduction. I must say that I haven't had such kind of introduction before. Thanks a lot once again. So, first of all, a very cheerful good afternoon to one and all present here, and special thanks to all the authorities of Business Rozgar Research Circle, Mumbai, a wonderful audience, and the other people directly or indirectly involved in the structuring and the organization of this webinar. Thanks a lot, everyone. So with this, I would like to start my session. The essence of innovation and creativity in education sector. As far as today's session is concerned, I have organized my session through these contents like what is innovation and creativity, what is innovative and creative education as far as in India is concerned, innovative and creative ecosystem in India, relevant and vital statistics with relevant related to innovation and creativity in India, improvement in education system for innovative and creative mindsets, innovation and creativity related to education sector, key digital trends of innovation and creativity, qualities of innovative people, pre to post COVID-19 paradigm shift in innovation and creativity, 20 C's of innovation and creativity, tips to foster innovation and creativity. And last but not the least, I will end my session with the conclusion in which I want to highlight the basic root model of innovation and creativity and which has been developed by me. So let's start the session. First of all, let's have a look about what is innovation and creativity. Innovation, as we know about, is all about to create something new, create something, a novel idea or the novel product or the novel goods or the novel services which is not existed before or which is totally, totally a different, which has been created before. And as the name suggests, as I have told about, to create something and to create with some differentiation, with some distinguished feature is all about the creativity. Innovation is to create something new, and that particular creation with some sort of differentiation is creativity. So, innovation and creativity lead to knowledge and skill-based education system in India. I just would like to explain that if we really want to connect innovation and creativity with the education, then we don't want any theoretical knowledge. Then we don't want any bookish knowledge. Rather, what we require the skill and the knowledge-based education system. If the students will be having some specific skills or students having some knowledge pertaining to any particular any particular field or any particular domain, then only they will think for creating something new or for generating some new idea, and they will create a difference in the society, or they will create some difference in the economy by their novel product. And at last, there is an upsurge as far as today's scenario in India is concerned. There is an upsurge in India in innovation and creativity, and some relative facts and figures, some relative statistics we will see in further slides. Now, move on to the next. Now, as I have told before, what is innovative and creative education pertaining to Indian context? Innovation education is a process leading to creative learning. If I talk about innovative education, that students would be able to develop something new, it can only be, interpreted, or it can only be learned through creative thinking or the creative learning. When the teachers will provide, when the organization, educational institutions will provide some sort of creative learning, some sort of distinguished, some sort of difference creating learning, then only students would be able to create some new idea, generate some new products, provide some new goods and services, provide some novel features only. So innovative education, creative learning goes hand in hand. Secondly, innovative education is both the practice of teaching for creativity and of applying innovation to education sector. As I have just spoken about, innovative education is both the practice of teaching. If teachers will teach something new to the student, or teachers will blend up the student for creating some new products, or provide them some sort of that particular skills, that particular abilities, that practical knowledge, that logical thinking, that students have some dimensions of creating some new products, and they will apply that innovation to their education sector, then only innovation and creativity will foster in their minds, and they move on this particular arena of innovation and creativity. Now, teachers are the key figures. Undoubtedly, teachers are the key figures in constructing a creative climate, that we know, but they need support from the policy makers and institutions. If from the higher level we don't have that kind of syllabus, we don't have that kind of policy, because teachers are just the instructors. They will only instruct the same what they have been assigned, what they have been told, or what they have been instructed. They only instruct the same to the student. So what we require at the macro level, that our policymakers, our authorities, our people sitting at the higher level, or the institutions of the repute like IIT or IEM, should develop such kind of curriculum, or should develop such kind of structure of the syllabus that will provide the innovative and the creative climate to the students, and teachers will demonstrate, and teachers will instruct the same domain to the students. Now, I will move on to ideal innovation and creative ecosystem booming in India. As in my previous slide, I have told about that there is an upsurge in innovation and creative climate as far as Indian ecosystem is concerned. Why it is taking place? By our government, or our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji are continuously, consistently talking about the innovation, research, based education, creative education, patents. We are, listening all these things very frequently. So why this is happening? Why this is all taking place? See, innovation is one of the most important driving forces behind a successful economy. It has been seen, if we talk about all the successful economies all around the world, all the developed countries all around the world, whether it is a USA, whether it is a UK, Japan, or whatever economy we talk about, they are today just successful just because they have the innovative and the creative think tank all around. They have the best innovations of the world, they have the best creative minds of the world, and they have the best skill set of in the world. That's why they are the developed. So for every successful economy, it is very, very crucial that we have some innovation in our mind. Here is how innovation and creativity will strengthen the backbone of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Today we are moving towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat. And what is Atmanirbhar Bharat? Atmanirbhar Bharat is self-reliant India, self-sufficient India. And India will become the self-sufficient when we have maximum innovation, when we have maximum industrial generation when we have maximum entrepreneurial opportunities, and this will only take place with our youngsters or with our students who will think very differently, who will think in a creative manner, and they keep on tracking and developing some novel ideas, novel products, and novel goods and services. Today, idea convertible to the startup, changing perception towards innovation. Innovation doesn't stop you create some new things or you develop some new features. Innovation can only be successful if this particular idea is convertible to some entrepreneurial opportunity or any business opportunity, or it should be converted to some, any cash inflows or whatever you are, investing, you should get. Matlab, what I mean here is there is some sort of business opportunity, and that is why the emergence of entrepreneurship is there in India. Accessible communication and technology. As far as communication and technology is concerned, India is very much developed in today's area as far as digital technologies are concerned or the communication methods are concerned. So this is one of the reasons that's why innovation and creative think tank is, at least upsurge or increasing in India. Our government, all around, all universities, we have the various universities which are focusing on totally, completely focusing on research and development. So there is the all around focus on research and development at the macro level, at the Indian level, even in the education sector I am talking about. So the climatic, the climate in the environment of India is such that there is enough opportunities for the innovative and creative people all around. Availability of funds. There is too much availability of funds. There are so many government schemes, there are so many private schemes which are providing the short term and the long term funds. Those who are funding these kind of innovative projects so that they can be converted into a successful business later on. There is a perfect information symmetry. See, information is something very, very important. Without information, we can't achieve anything. Today, there is information, that's why there is a digital boom. Information symmetry, information flow, and what the outcomes we require through the information we get, immediately. So, this information is helpful to create something innovative, and creative ideas. Adjustable environment, I have already talking about. Government support and schemes. There are various kinds of schemes available. There are various kinds of government support schemes available which can benefit for our innovation and for our creativity. Supportive infrastructure all around is very, very supportive. That can aid to our innovation and creativity if the students are really inclined towards it. So it is now there is a data-driven approach. There is an information technology revolution. That's why the innovation and creativity is booming in India like anything. And it has to be skill set based and blended with the education system all around so that it will help to make India as a successful economy. Now, if I would like to place before you the innovation and the creative statistics in India. According to the official data, the number of patents granted in India has gone up from 6,326 in 2015-16 to 28,391. What are patents? Patents are, if we are innovating something new, we can get it the copyright or we can get it registered in our name. That is a patent. See the huge number of data, huge number of increments as far as percentage is concerned in the year 20 to 21. Similarly, trademark registration has shot up from 65,000 in 2015-16 to 2,55,990. And even in the copyrights, we will see that copyrights granted were 45,005, and that have shot up to 16,402 were granted last fiscal in the year 2020-21. As a result, the country's ranking in the Global Innovation Index has climbed 33 notches from 81st position in 2015-16 to 48th position in 2020. See, there is, tremendous growth as far as innovation is concerned. Similarly, today India is the third largest innovation ecosystem globally by number of startups, with more than 15,000 startups established in 2020, up from 5,000 in 2010. While the number of innovation in the formal sector grew at a cumulative annual growth rate of 3.8% from 2006 to 2014, the growth rate from 2014-18 has been 12.2%. As a result, from about 70,000 innovations done in 2014, the number has grown up by about 80% to about 1,24,000 new firms in 2018. A tremendous growth, I must say. Innovation activity in the services sector, as far as services sector is concerned, is highest as compared to manufacturing, infrastructure, agriculture overall. Services sector में जो innovation activity है, that is the best in New Delhi, Mizoram, Uttar Pradesh, Kerala, Andaman and Nicobar Islands in Haryana. The impact of innovation activity on GDP, gross district GDP, gross district development product, is maximal for the manufacturing and services sector. Whatever the growth we have seen, whatever the innovation and creativity we have seen, that is maximum for the manufacturing and the services sector. Moving ahead, the survey observed that the birth of new innovations are very heterogeneous across India. Heterogeneous means it is not homogeneous, it is not similar. In some kind of state or district, it is different. It is in different sectors. In some kind of district or the sectors, it is very, very different as compared to the others. It is dispersed across India and is not restricted to just few cities. I mean, innovation is like, heterogeneously spread. In some districts, it is more, and it is not restricted to particular area, but it is, almost scattered to all around India. The survey point out that relative to innovative capabilities in manufacturing, services, and infrastructure, innovative capabilities in the agriculture sector seem to be distributed evenly across most districts in India. But being India is an agricultural based economy, so agriculture sector innovative capabilities are distributed evenly all around the districts in India. States in the highest quantile of relative innovative activity in the agriculture. In agriculture sector, we have seen the tremendous growth in Manipur, Meghalaya, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Tripura, and Odisha. Innovations in the Northeast are more likely. As far as Northeast are concerned, like Meghalaya, Shillong, to be in the food business, such as organic produce farms and tea plantations, while majority are in Madhya Pradesh and Odisha are farmer produce companies. Innovative activity in the manufacturing sector is highest in Gujarat, Meghalaya, Pondicherry, Punjab, and Rajasthan. Within Gujarat, the most innovative active districts in manufacturing sector are Surendranagar, Rajkot, Bhavnagar, and Surat. Innovations in these regions are focused on textiles, chemicals, metals, plastics, and pharmaceuticals manufacturing. Now, I will just move on to my basic essential topic, that is what we require, what improvements we require in education system if we really want to, create a upsurge in innovative and creative think tank. Diverse curriculum, subject curriculum. It means our subject curriculum would be such that student would be able to move towards the diversity and they will, study the various skill set. मतलब एक म्यूजिक का स्टूडेंट अगर फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री चाहे तो वो भी पढ़ सकता है. More emphasis on practical and skill-based aspects. Value and character building education is highly important. They will only study the subjects which are related to their interest and related to their jobs. Interrelationship between real life and education. Education should be completely practical oriented education. The students should, understand, have the capability of problem solving nature. Recognition of talent in the class is very, very important, and we have to work out according to that talent only. This is the knowledge revolution. We have to we have to instill the knowledge to the student rather just than the bookish knowledge. The total education should be multi-purpose and holistic education, and we should understand the importance of mother tongue. If students want to understand, physics or the chemistry or any other commerce subject in their mother tongue or in their regional language, so we have the facility to provide the same. So instead of facts and figures, we have to develop innovativeness, creativity, analytical reasoning, logical and inquisitive innovation and creativity related to education that are digitally inclined. As we are seeing all over the world, all over the India, students are moving, more and more students are moving towards, more and more students are moving towards the computer oriented courses. Students are moving towards the digital courses or computer application courses. Why it is happening? Why? One of the most foremost reason is just because of COVID-19. The COVID-19 impact is such that students are moving towards the pharmaceutical studies or medicinal based studies or towards the computer application. But as far as if we link this particular thing to innovation and creativity, then why it is happening? Then we have such kind of factors. It reduces the resources expenditure, because if we talk about this computer based education or computer application based education, the input cost or the resources cost is highly minimized or highly minimal. We have to supply the information or we have to supply the data, simple data to have our outcome. So it is very, very easy for all the innovators or for all the creators, for all the creative mindsets, that they should create something new which is digitally inclined or digital oriented. Second is product offering becomes more optimized, automated, and advanced as possible through the use of digital technology, through the use of through just because of this digitally inclined education today, students or the ecosystem is offering various kind of products which are more optimized, which are totally automated based, and they are like very much advanced just because of utilizing this digital technology. Global accessibility and outlet. This is something very, very important point, because global accessibility is very important just because of e-commerce platform, just because of various sites available, you know, various online sites available. You can global customers can access your product, global customers can take your services, and you can have the outreach of your product, goods or services in a wide platform or in a worldwide, they have the worldwide customer outlook or the customer base. It improves operational efficiency just because of digitally inclined education. The operational efficiency of our business, operational efficiency of our innovation and creativity improved a lot. Customer reach, traffic generator, and scalability increase if we take our innovation and creativity, and we convert our innovation and creativity to the business idea, to the supportive business structure. It increases customer retention, relation, interest, engagement, and reduces buying behavior. This is just because, see, this particular sector I am talking about, if we are creating, if we are transiting, or if we are transforming our innovation and creativity into a relevant business idea, then our digitally education or our digitally inclined education is highly required in today's scenario. Enables tracking of the key performance indicator and customer metrics by use of advanced analytics. If we are, our innovation is highly digitally inclined or towards the digital, utilized through the digital mode, then we can easily track our key performance indicators, and we can use our advanced analytics to find out our customer, or just to analyze our customer in a better way. Moving ahead, AI. AI is artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities, which are the tools of digital education only, enabled applications, which are the futures of digital creativity and innovation. Today, in every sector, we are applying artificial intelligence and machine learning tools. Even deep learning capabilities and blockchain capabilities are also applied, that I have written in the last, last point of this particular slide. So these are some of the latest tools which are, digitally inclined or digitally oriented tools, which can be applied for our products, which can be applied for our innovation, which can be applied for our creativity, and they can harvest better outcomes as compared to normal products. Data harvesting and processing. We have the capabilities of data harvesting and data processing. This is one of the very much important Ma'am, just a moment, just some urgency is there. Just give me 1 second. Hello, sorry for the disturbance. There is some emergency. I was talking about pattern recognition and segregation. Just because of this inclined education, we can recognize our pattern and segregate our products in a better way. Customer support and services through the chatbots, personal assistant, etc. Customer support and services are available so that we can easily recognize our customer and solve our problems. They are the blockchain based contracts available and smart contracts available which can be handled by the customers easily for the innovative and the creative people. Now, I just put forward some key digital trends of innovation and creativity. As far as some key digital trends of innovation and creativity is concerned, relationship business at the scale. We can develop our relationship, we can develop our business at the scale if we are having some that kind of innovation that can be converted into business idea. We can develop and design for the analytics. Data velocity. Data velocity means we can match our speed of data to the speed of decisions. If we are taking some sort of decisions, if we are creating some innovative product, then we can match that particular speed of decisions. If we want to change something, then we can speed up of the data with the matching ones. Seamless collaborations. We can do seamless collaborations around just because of digital technologies available, and we have availability of the worldwide platforms. So if we are doing some sort of innovation and we are creating some sort of novel idea and we have to generate the products and we have to market our products, then we can collaborate with many people all around the world and we can do our business well. Software defined networking is available in today's area so that we can use digital technologies in a better way, and we have the active defense mechanism for our products as well. Now, the qualities of innovative and creative people. As far as qualities of innovative and creative people are concerned, innovative people are such, they dare to dream big, they sense to innovate, and they create something new. They don't afraid of anything, and they have the bigger mindset. They have a macro phenomena in their mind. They have the mindset to solve some existing issues, some existing problems. They are the risk taker and the challenge acceptor. They are passionate, they have the energy, and they are the self-motivator. Self-motivator means they want to have some inclination, they have to develop something new. They again and again try, they again and again resume, they restart. If they fail, they again rise and they recreate the thing infinite times. They don't afraid of the failures. They eat, sleep, and drink their dreams itself. They have a do or the die spirit. They either do or they either die for their dreams, but they never give up. They just don't keep on innovating, innovating, innovating. They are ambitious, but they are realistic. They innovate something which are beneficial to the society. They innovate something which is beneficial to the entire country, which is beneficial, which adds value, some value to the economy. They have ability to stand out. They have ability to defend themselves against the people. They have the ability to face the criticism of the people. They love themselves, believe themselves, and they connect themselves to the people. They have something in their mind. They have some, they have some, जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं, they have just some जुनून in their mind to do something. They are highly optimistic. They have the patience and they have the perseverance. They accept criticism and feedback positively. If somebody is saying any negative words, they take it positively. They take that in a positive manner and they keep on doing their things. They are highly dynamic, they are highly visionary, and they are persistent to what they achieve, what they want to achieve. Similarly, they are like Bharat Ki Umeed. Bharat Ki Umeed in the sense they really want to make the India self-reliant. They are well connected to their Indian roots and they develop some products which is helpful for the Indian economy. Now, I will move on to pre-COVID to post-COVID-19 paradigm shift in innovation and creativity. If I talk about innovation and creativity, there is a major transition, there is a major, shift as far as to the period of pro-COVID to the post-COVID is concerned. Four-sightedness to the future capabilities. Today, all the innovators and the creative people, they are moving towards the future thinking. They are moving towards the future capabilities like how to integrate the system, how to solve the design thinking problem, and they are having the problem solving capabilities. Agility to fragility. They are talking about change management. They want to bring out some change in the society. They are thinking local, but they are acting in a global manner. They are linearity to the non-linearity. Linearity. They are not going just for a single trend, but they are moving towards the non-linear to the global trend, to the circular trends in the motion. Pre-COVID to post-COVID-19 paradigm shift in innovation and creativity. Moving ahead, extended enterprise to support communities. People are taking, just because of COVID-19, people are just taking, innovators are just taking the support of everyone. And they are not moving individually, but they are moving in a supportive manner. Individualism to collective leadership. They are talking about collective leadership, horizontal to vertical development. They don't need horizontal, but they are also talking about the vertical development so that the bigger panorama of innovation and creativity will be fulfilled. Emotional intelligence has been converted to cognitive intelligence. Cognitive means something related to the mind, something related to the intellectual ability. Experimental to experiential to experimental learning. Nowadays, all the students, all the innovators, all the creative people really want to experiment something, really want some practical knowledge. Functional to meta orientation. The orientation for all the subjects across has been, delimited. The global, the broad orientation has been developed. Long-term planning has been, aligned to mid-term or the short-term planning just because of COVID-19, where long-term planning were all failed or all the mismatched. Now, the moving ahead, I must say that complementary skills, this I have already talking about. Now, we don't require any complementary skills, but we require a total skill-based talent where we can infuse some sort of specific skills in the student. Knowledge transfer to the competence development. Competence development means competency is there. We standardization to lenient diversification. People are talking, innovators and creative people are talking about lenient diversification. Lenient diversification means they have the capability that they can diversify and they have various diversification so that they can be assembled easily or say they can be accumulated easily. Social to healthcare priority is there just because of COVID-19. Healthcare priority is very, very important in every aspect. Specific attitude to generic attitude. They don't want any specialization or even specialization is required. They can anytime they change or they move themselves. They move towards the generic attitude in a business, in their innovation. Digital platforms to artificial intelligence oriented platform. Industry 4.0 is moving towards the industry 5.0. Permeability is to the liquidity, investment approach. People are investing, I mean the innovators or those who have created their innovations into a business idea, they are moving towards the liquidity. Anytime they require the funds and they can get the money. Uniform to collaborative networks. Collaboratives again require the supportive networks. Sound business to ethical practices. Ethical moving is very, very important. Students are moving ethical practices. Cost reduction to cost mobilization. They, business people are not only talking about cost reduction but cost mobilization. Cost mobilization, putting their money in various arena to have the good growth. Employability to entrepreneurial ability. This is something very, very important just because of innovation and just because of creativity. Students, the education sector don't develop their students to get the job of someone but either to create jobs in the market through their entrepreneurial ability. Unidirectional to multidimensional holistic approach. The arena domain of the business has been, uprooted in various too many diversified dimensions, and that has become the multidimensional holistic approach. 20 C's of paradigm shift in innovation and creativity. If I talk about 20 C's of paradigm shift in innovation and creativity, these are as follows. Today, creativity needs some change and they need some comparison. It can be comparison means that it is compared to the previous one so that we can know that some differentiation has been created. Conceptualization and clarity is something very important. You should have some strong concept and clarity on the same is very important when we are innovating something new. Convergence and convenience. With our innovation product and with our idea, some convenience for the customers has been created. There is some courage and confidence against in the innovators so that just innovators so that they can put forward their idea in a better, strong manner. The communication of that idea and the connectivity of that idea should be very strong. That particular idea or innovative idea must have some consideration or care for the people. Social concerns are very important. Coding and coaching. Coding means in a better way if you are developing some computer oriented or digital oriented idea, and coaching means the teaching, the knowledge of that particular idea to the people should be very, very specific. There is some competition and you must have created a challenge for the upcoming innovators. Chaos and curiosity. Curiosity should be there and chaos should not be there. All the chaos regarding the product, you should have such capability that you couldn't create any chaos for their product, for their innovation. Cooperation and coordination is one of the important psychological element that has to be embedded in your innovation. Capability and captivity. It should be captive and it should have the capability to perform. There must be a compassion for that product and contact. It means you have developed some innovation but you can't contact your customer to have some possible fruitful outcome of it. There should be much cost effective channels for your product and centricity, inclined centricity must be there. That product, that innovation must be convertible into some business oriented idea, and credibility in the market is very, very important. In casualty and the customization of the product should be available in the market. Contact, I have already talked about congruency. Congruency means It should be familiar with the environment. It should be adjustable to the environment. Critical and consistency. That particular product or the idea must be consistent and must be critical. Conditions and command. It should be conditions. It should satisfy all the conditions and create some command in the market. It should be community oriented and can collaborate accordingly. Consequences and control. If there are some negative consequences or there are some negative feedback, you must have that ability. Innovator have that particular ability that he or she should control that particular consequences in a positive manner. So these are some of the 20 C's of the paradigm shift in innovation and creativity. Hence, I must say, just a moment, that we have to conceptualize, contemporize, and to achieve more, we have to, really conceptualize that particular idea in a better manner. Now, here are some of the tips to foster innovation and creativity leading to entrepreneurship. If we are really creating some innovative or creative idea, that should really lead to entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means that should be convertible into fruitful business idea. What are the tips for the same? We must encourage foreign entrepreneurs to come and study in India and start ventures here. It means that who are the foreign entrepreneurs? As we see that our Honorable Prime Minister is visiting, continuously visiting many countries, and they are inviting many other foreign players, many other foreign companies to start investing in India. So we should create such kind of climate to the foreign entrepreneurs that they should study the Indian environment and they should start their ventures over here, and they should sustain that particular innovative and creative environment, and not only sustain. First of all, they should create that particular innovative and creative environment in India itself. Provide women entrepreneurs founding, high growth, and access to the funding. This is something very, very important. We should promote the women entrepreneurship. We should promote the innovators, innovations, and creativity among the women, among the female sectors, so that they should move towards the high growth, and we should make the funding. We should make the funding accessible to the women entrepreneurs, because India is the country which is full of innovative and the creative ideas. Only we have to just find out. We have to make funding accessible so that it should be converted to, fruitful business idea. We should focus on cross-gender, and cross-cultural collaborations and commercialize them. Government should, bring out some kind of strategies, some kind of educational, or we should not teach our students in our classes only more and more cross-generational and cross-gender, cross-cultural collaborations, and we should give them the knowledge how they will commercialize their innovations or commercialize their creative ideas. We should encourage the children to study the entrepreneurship at the root level, just from the very beginning, just from the just from the starting itself, just from the primary level itself. We should provide some sort of entrepreneurial studies to the student itself. Next point is, in the universities, we encourage cross-disciplinary study with research and commercialization. With research and commercialization, it means that at the university, when the students are moving towards the graduation or the post-graduation scheme, or simply the graduation after the 12th, we should encourage, because in universities we have the students, we have the variety of students from diverse backgrounds. We are the students from cross-disciplinary cultures and studies, and we should promote more and more research, and we should help them to commercialize their innovative ideas. We should promote university-based entrepreneurship, so students start companies to create jobs instead of graduating hoping for jobs. This is something very, very important, and I have been talking about this point. After graduating or after post-graduating from the university campus, students have two choices. Either they should get a job, or either they should create a job. So we have to develop more and more students who take entrepreneurial capabilities, who undergo some kind of some kind of business entrepreneurship, and they should create the jobs in the economy for the other people. In this way, our GDP, our economy will also boost up to a certain extent. We should equip our science and engineering programs to teach entrepreneurship to the students in those majors. In science, especially in the science stream, in physics, chemistry, or in the engineering domains, in various systems like mechanical, like electronics, communication, yeah, bioengineering, we should teach the students to have some sort of entrepreneurship, to develop some sort of innovation or creativity in their major. Tips to foster innovation and creativity leading to entrepreneurship. Provide the knowledge related to the process of ease of doing business. This is on the government part. We should provide the knowledge related to the
Hello, sir. Hello.
Then am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Just a moment, just a moment. Sorry, there was some internet connectivity issue.
No problem.
I'm extremely sorry for the disturbance because there was some connectivity issue. Am I audible? Okay. I was talking about tips to foster innovation and creativity leading to entrepreneurship. Uh, in universities, we can encourage cross-disciplinary study with research and commercialization. Secondly, we should promote university-based entrepreneurship so students start companies to create jobs instead of graduating hoping for jobs. We should equip our science and engineering programs to also teach entrepreneurship to students in those majors. Next, we should provide the knowledge related to the process of ease of doing business, government regulations, funding processes, easily accessible finance. This is something very, very important just from the beginning. Just from the beginning, if we find any student who is totally engaged in innovations and creativity, we should also tell about these things so that they can convert their innovative ideas to the business streams. Develop license-free, friendly technology licensing programs at universities itself. Hence, I could like to say that big projects are not built overnight. Every success story has a sheer hard work and pains inside. If we are talking about the big innovators, if we are talking about the big innovations, they are not built overnight. They are the success stories and they have a different pains inside. Moving ahead, as far as my conclusion for this particular session is concerned, this is one of the basic innovation and the creativity basic root model which has been developed by me if we really want to succeed our innovations and creativity. Uh, at first major end, there is the patience and perseverance. For our innovation and for our creativity, we have to keep the patience and perseverance resilient throughout the process, and we have to keep uplifted with the current education system and the latest skill based education system, and we have to apply the integrity oriented practices and always acceptance readily available for accepting the change in anyhow. And these are the middle most elements. Definitely our innovation, our creativity will gain the success and that to surety if we apply these fundamental, elements. It's our innovation should be sustainable and it should be the sincere. Second, it should provide some sort of solution. This is something very, very important. If we are creating something or if we are innovating something, then it should provide some sort of solution to the economy, some sort of solution to the society, some sort of solution to our neighborhood, some sort of solution to our customers. Then only we should, then only we would be able to convert that innovation in a successful business idea, and we should provide that solution with superiority as well. It should have some inclined system, it should be some system based, it should be some highly system based digitally inclined, and it should be suitable for that particular environment, that particular climate, that particular product idea, goods or services should be highly suitable for that particular thing. Say for example, if I am creating some sort of product and which is not which is not suitable to the climate, suitable to that particular environment, then it is like totally waste. It is just like a innovation on the paper, but it is not useful or applied it by any means. Survival with simplicity. This is also very, very important. Our innovation, our innovativeness, or our creativity should survive, and it should only be survive if it is readily simple. People or the customers find it simple to use, simple to accustom, simple to customize. Then safety and security. Safety and security parameters with our innovation is highly crucial, is highly mandatory. We should innovate something which is highly safe and which provides security to all sort of concerns. Statistics with scalability. If we really want to take our innovation, if we really want to take our creative dimensions to reach new heights, to create some sort of business domain, to create some sort of business elements, then it should be have some scalability. It should reach out to the maximum customers, reach out to the maximum users, and it should provide some statistics dimensions. So at last, I would like to say that innovation and creativity oriented platform is like a versatile and diversified platform for all the researchers, and we require more and more research based predictive studies. Predictive means what we require in the future for determining the upcoming innovation enabled problems, issues, and challenges, which is highly required, what will impact the economy as the whole. We should have some sort of culture of predetermining studies or demand forecasting studies, that what we require in the future and what will impact the economy as a whole. And we have just think as an educator, as a teacher, as an instructor, we should have just in our mind that what next, what next, what next, what should be coming next, what should be what should be invented next, or what should be created next. Then only we should determine need and keep on creating something new or others. Out of the box thought process based research is required to counter the upcoming innovative issues or trends in future. Out of the box thinking, something different thinking, something distinguished thinking is required if we really want to make our country most innovative country in the world. So with this, I end my session, and this particular session is open for any kind of queries. If you have any queries, I'm open to take those queries. And thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for this very informative and demonstrative session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
If anyone has any question, you can ask. I think no one have any questions, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. I am extremely sorry for the disturbance just because of internet connectivity. And I will definitely assure that this will not take place in future. Thanks a lot for this wonderful opportunity. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, all the participants, for your active participation. Let me inform to all that this complete session will available on our Business Rozgar YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it again or want to share it with somebody, please do visit the Business Rozgar YouTube channel. Thanks. And last but not the least, thank you, Dr. Ankur Goel, sir, for taking our time for session. With your permission, I would like to end today's session here, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.